All right. It says we are live. Let's check it out. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Much love to the chat. Those of y'all that's in the building early. Smash the like button as you come on in. I say smash the like button as you come on in. Yeah, we got to uncover some truth here today. Share the video and spread the word to the ends of the earth. 70 Sports TV is live, you dig? Let me scroll up, see what we got in the building thus far in the AM. I don't expect to have too many viewers today because, when we get to talking about these pink folks, ninjas just ain't interested, Drew Titan. I said Drew Titan. Drew Titan's still alive. This is Trey Titan. Shout out to Trey Titan in the building. Steve O'Sly. Jalen Hudson. Avery Vice. Jimmy Roller. Let's see here. The Dirt Gang boss is in the building. Tamir Ali, Young World, Slip the Jab, Carter Face Stiller, my brother Sheldon, LDBC, and nothing in the building. No Life Remy, Macadeus, Mac of the South is in the building. Carter Face Stiller, Bush Baby Boxing, Nitty G, my brother Joe Townsend coming through standing tall on LDBC business, you dig? Yes, indeed. We got Miracle Taz. I said slip the jab, I think. Let me see here. Sister Shaquilla Fields is in the building. AB in the building. Y'all must have forgot Young Mustafa's in here. Sniper in the building. Flyer frequently. What's happening with it? Q Reed. AB, what's happening with it? Nitty G. Ratchet since 91. Sheriff Deputy Max, Stephen L. the Mizak. All right, y'all smash the like button and share the video. Let me share my own video while I'm at it before we get to cooking. Let me go ahead and share my own joint out here in these streets. Come on now. All right, here we go. Get the likes all the way up, y'all. Get the likes to match the views. Y'all bear with me right here. I'm just sharing my video on all my social media. Getting that out the way. Let's see. These people still out here cutting these trees, man. All right, here we go. Let's go on and cook, man. Let's go on and cook. Should be good by now. What's up with the Justin Cash, Dane Watson, Boss Man Dre, brother Carter Face Stiller, Kevin Hill, what it do? All right, here we go, y'all. Like I said, videos like this don't really get a lot of views because ninjas are programmed to only want to hear negativity about people that look like them, like by black folks. So I understand that, but we're going to cook anyway. What's up with the Boxing Fan Times 4 in the super chat with the 2-piece? Much love, much appreciation, fam. Yeah, Skip Weinstein. Yeah, that's him. So you say why Gilbert Arenas partnering with him? Because that's what ninjas do. Skip is on his way out of here. Skip is done. Finished. Finito. Gilbert Arenas is like one of the top YouTube channels, especially in the basketball space and stuff like that. He doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? But he finna help Skip. So that's what ninjas do. That's what ninjas do. You know what I'm saying? We can't let the devil just leave. We got to find a way to save him. What's up, Lala D? Thomas from the Boogie. All right, check it out, y'all. So this is what's going on. So y'all remember Skip Bayless went through his little situation. What's up, main biker? Skip Bayless was accused by this woman. Um, what's her name? Faraji. She was a hairstylist that used to work at Fox Sports 1 when Skip Bayless was there. And she accuses Skip Bayless of making sexual advances towards her and trying to get some of that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? Sticky, icky. So she said that Skip offered her $1 million to like be his mistress. You know what I'm saying? And and what happened? What's up, Drew? So she say, "What's up, D-Man Jr.?" She said Skip offered her $1 million to be his mistress, and he kept on pressing her and all this type of stuff. And so Stormy, and basically she turned down his advances, whatever, right? And Skip kept pressing her like, "Whoa, she said that she felt like Skip was jealous of Shannon because Shannon allegedly was running around Fox Sports 1 smashing everything they moved, and Skip felt some type of way like, okay, well, if Shannon can smash, then I can smash type of situation. You know how dudes be hating, low-key hating, it's a dirty macking and stuff, right? So anyway, she sued Fox Sports 1, and in that lawsuit came out that Joy Taylor was messing with one of the execs named Charlie Dixon, who's a married pink man who's married, and his name didn't get dragged through the mud on the YouTube streets either. I tried to keep his name alive. I tried to put his face out there in a thumbnail, put his name in the title. It didn't work, man. I'm telling you, bro, something about these ninjas, man. These ninjas, boy, they just can't do it. They can't. They terrified, bro. So anyway, Charlie Dixon, this married Fox Sports 1 exec, gets away with the stuff he was doing. But everybody and their mama thrashed Joy Taylor, the sister. Everybody thrashed her. Oh, look what she doing. Look at her. Filthy. She ain't married. Dude married. But they still thrashed her. They even thrashed Emmanuel Ocho. You know what I'm saying? But that's the thinking of the slave. So anyway, back to Skip. So Skip apparently has settled this lawsuit quietly. See, I want you to understand how Skip was able to settle this quietly and peacefully. See, he wasn't under the pressure that Shannon was, Diddy was, or none of these other brothers. Skip had the privilege of everybody respecting his privacy and him being able to work out a deal with this girl behind the scenes. And that matters because when media pressure is on you, now the girl has more leverage. Because now she knows she got the leverage. Everybody bash you online and blah, blah, blah. So now you got to, you end up like Shannon, paying the chick $20 million to make this thing go away. Now, Shannon wouldn't have had to pay her $20 million had the internet, YouTube streets not been talking about it every day. How everybody not been calling him a creep and all this stuff. Even though this woman Shannon was messing with was an adult, they still call him a creep. What's up with the Clarence McClain? Right? They call him a creep because, oh, man, there ain't no reason for this man to be messing with no 22-year-old girl, and he fit this shit. Man, shut up. Go somewhere. Man, I'm so sick of these fake moral police on this internet. I swear, bro, you do some hypocrites and liars. Liars and hypocrites. Any man that tell you he ain't never looked at a 22-year-old woman and said, man, she look good. Either out loud or in his head, he either a homosexual or a liar. Liar. I'm not finna play no games with y'all. I'm a grown man, and ain't none of y'all gonna do nothing to me, so I'm not finna sit here and lie to you. I don't see nothing about no 22-year-old that I'm attracted to, because you either zesty or you a liar. How you gonna go to the strip club? Everything in there is from 18 to 30, but you ain't attracted. Man, shut up, bro. Nobody got time for these stupid lies. But anyway, Skip Bayless, he got the privilege, right, from the internet. He got the privilege of people respecting his privacy. He settled this out of court with this. He settled this a settlement with this chick, an undisclosed amount of money. We ain't got no details, nothing. See. These people take care of their business real quiet. Ain't nobody digging up underneath rocks and digging through dirt. Ninjas still be on Skip Bayless channel. They still be on Skip Bayless channel over there just stroking them. Hey, Skip, yeah, Skip. It's ridiculous, man. But anyway, it's the same respect that Ninjas gave to Josh Giddey, the NBA player that's over there pictured in the far right of your screen. What's up with the Supreme Beast, Del Reeve? What's happening with everybody coming through? Y'all smash that like button. Get them lights all the way up. So Josh Giddey, he got caught. This is an NBA player now. He got caught from driving over in basically, long story short, he was messing with a teenager. Okay, messing with a teenage girl. All right, now that's a real teenage girl, a real underage person. But you know what I found out about Ninjas? Ninjas had different smoke for Josh Giddey than they had for Shannon or Diddy. Now, Diddy and Shannon was messing with adult women. Now, they might dog the women out, but they was adults. But all these moral police coming out telling me, oh, man, come on my video, man. First of all, it don't make no sense. I can't believe you co-signing somebody 50 in their 50s messing with somebody in their 20s. But the same ninjas, when I do a video about Josh Giddey, who messing with a teenager, ninjas, well, man, that girl could have lied about her age, bro. But I'm saying, no, but that girl could have, see, in Australia, it's different. See, he from Australia. You know what I'm saying? He from Australia, so he might have a different perspective. He might not understand our laws. And that girl, I'm telling you, Stephanie, if you look at the picture, that girl look grown, man. That girl was hanging out in clubs, and that girl, bro, I'm telling you, man, some of these ninjas is born to be slaves, bro. Ain't gonna never be nothing but a slave. Nothing but a slave. The way they think, the way people make excuses for these folks, but then drag your own people, is something. That's an inherent sickness. That's something in your DNA. There's something wrong with you. Boston Fan Times 4, appreciate you coming back in the super chat, brother. With the two-piece said, Great Brooks, Giddey, Epstein, and Skip Weinstein. These are facts. All facts, brother. All facts. Yes, sir. What's up with the Jay Grant Jr.? So anyway, Josh Giddey still in the NBA, got a new contract, everything, and everybody let it go. Everybody let that story die down, right? And he was able to settle with this girl and her family without any public backlash. Who knows what he paying that girl and her family? Because everybody respected this man's privacy. Wasn't nobody digging through dirt trying to ruin this man. No, they let it go. I said, bro, this is unbelievable, fam. This is unbelievable. We cannot be this slave-minded, bro. You cannot jump up and get excited every time a black person get accused of something. You all excited. You can hear it in people's voices. And then when one of these other folks get accused of something, it's all somber and sad. You know who do that the best? Stephen A. Smith. When Kyrie Irving got into some little nonsensical trouble, you could hear Stephen A. Smith how excited he was. His body language. He pumped up. He ready to roast somebody. Right? When Diddy in trouble, look at Stephen A. Smith. Look at how he jumping up and he doing a video about it 4-5 times a week on his YouTube channel. But when white folk get in trouble, when what's doing James Dolan, and he didn't even talk about James Dolan. James Dolan got accused of setting a girl up to get raped. Stephen A. Smith didn't even talk about it. When Dana White is on tape slapping his wife up, Stephen A. Smith come on there all sad and somber, making excuses for him. Right? Aaron Rodgers do some goofy stuff. Stephen A. Smith come on sad and somber. Where's the excitement? Where is it? That's all I'm saying. Keep the same energy. See, people got used to using that phrase, keep the same energy, but they don't really understand what it means. I ain't just talking about the words. I'm talking about your energy, your body language, the excitement in your voice. The video, oh, it's over, it's over. Every time a brother get accused of something, the video title say, it's over, it's over, it's over. Let's talk about Garth Brooks. Garth Brooks was accused by a woman who was an assistant. I think she was an assistant for his wife at first, and then she ended up being an assistant for him. I think that's how it happened. But either way, she was an assistant for Garth Brooks. And she claims that Garth Brooks tore her apart. She said Garth Brooks graped on her. For years, he was graping on her and applying pressure. And she said she got text messages. And she said Garth Brooks wanted her to stroke his ego and tell her how big he was down below. Tell me how big it is. Tell me you can't take it. She said, Garth, Garth was trying to destroy her. She said she was in so much pain from Garth. But once again, this is another story that the media and the YouTube streets have let slide under the radar. And I know why people are doing it. Some of it got to do with cutting jigs, and some of it had to do with video views. Because the algorithm doesn't reward you for videos like this, the one I'm doing. See what I'm saying? The algorithm is teaching you, training you to only talk about black folks. Now, if I come on here and I'm talking about Diddy, if I'm talking about Tank Davis, I'm talking about anybody, you know what I'm saying, that's black. And if I'm talking about it from a negative perspective, then the algorithm is going to push my video. Even y'all going to share the video. But a video like this is going to go under the radar because y'all not going to share the video, right? You're not going to hit the like button. So you encourage the jigs. The reason why people cut so many jigs is because y'all don't do what y'all supposed to do. You say, hey man, talk about this, talk about that. But then you don't share the videos. So the algorithm is learning. It's racist anyway. You know the algorithm racist. It's learning what people want to see, want to hear. You know what I mean? That's what happens. So we all got to do our part. It's easy to get mad at everybody for cutting jigs, but they cut jigs for a reason. But anyway, what's up, Black Martial Arts Society? So anyway, Garth Brooks, his story that went under the radar, right? Don't nobody talk. Look, Vince McMahon. Oh my, this is the worst one of all. Vince McMahon. This man, Vince McMahon, got all the money in the world. He connected to the Trump administration. His wife worked for Trump. Vince McMahon has done some diabolical stuff. This woman accused Vince McMahon of, she was his mistress or whatever, right? And he hired her to put her on the payroll, made up some fake job for her. You know how they do. He made up some fake job for her, and then so she thought she was special. He was paying her rent and stuff, little apartment and stuff like that. And then Vince allegedly started having her smash his homeboys. She wasn't expecting that. She thought she was special. She thought she was just for Vince. But Vince starts passing her around to his homies. And she said one time he got her faded, got her all high and drunk. And she laid on the floor, and him and his homie was smashing the gas on her. Said Vince stood over her, bucket naked in the nude, squatted down and dropped a stinky load right on her forehead. Said Vince dropped a stinky load on the woman. Now you know you got to be a savage, an animal. The man that dropped a stinky load on the woman. These are all facts. This is what she said. And Vince, I think he didn't settle with her somehow, kind of way. That didn't went unnoticed. Don't nobody really care. I even seen people on YouTube, black YouTube channels, defending Vince McMahon. Oh, well, why she didn't say something before? Why would she wait all this time? And why she didn't say nothing before? I mean, come on, man. This is crazy, man. So that's what they say, man. All these people got passes. But I want y'all to look at the diabolical stuff that Vince McMahon has done and he was accused of, trafficking and all this stuff. And look at how much attention the media gave to the Diddy trial. They literally, bro, they had the CNN, all of them work for the government. Look at this. The government, this is how ruthless the government is. They organized this hit piece on Diddy, right? What they did was they took a tape that was from 2016. They released it to CNN, to the media, of him beating up Cassie to damage his reputation with the public. Because once you see that, then most people are like, oh man, I can't believe this dude is a scumbag, man. I ain't rocking. It don't matter what happens now. If they ruin your reputation, right? And this is all mind control. Once they ruin your reputation, they can pretty much accuse you of anything, and people gonna just rock with it because they don't support no dude whooping on no woman like that. So they released this old tape. They leak it to the media. The government did it. Period. Okay. Then they have this hit where they raid all his homes at the same time with tanks, military force. I mean, you would think this man was Tony Montana, Alejandro Sosa, the way they raided this man's house. Found nothing but baby oil. And then try to turn around and make the baby oil seem illegal. They took out a carton of baby oil. I don't care if he had 1 million bottles. Baby oil is not illegal. If that man want to take baths in baby oil, if he want to jack off with baby oil, his girl, so what? Whatever. They took the baby. This one I knew. I said, man, look, bro, there's something wrong with us. When they took that baby oil out that man's house, and I seen dudes online saying, come on, 78, I can't believe you out here justifying a grown man having that much baby oil in his house. I said, what? Hold up, bro. What's illegal about the baby oil? Oh, man, come on, bro. It's only one thing he could be doing with that baby oil. First of all, you're still not answering my question. What is it? So then they come out with this ridiculous lie. And they start saying he was lacing the baby oil with drugs, right? That's what they had to flip it somehow. And everybody was running with it. I told you it was cap. It's cap. Right? I said, this is a lie, bro. This is a lie. They're making this up, man. I know the government. I know how these pink people do. You know what I'm saying? Some of y'all then forgot. You know what I'm saying? But I know how they do. So anyway, that all got proven to be fake news when they went to trial. Because when they went to trial, all you heard about was Diddy being mean to some chicks, beating some chicks up, this and that, doing some dope fiend activity, right? And you heard a few lies about him supposedly raping Cassie, even though after he supposedly raped her, she went back and had willing relations with him, even though she was married to a whole nother dude. And her simp husband sitting in court listening to this. Like, bro, you got to be the most outstanding, awesome simp the world's ever seen. For me to marry a chick and her to go, she could do all this crying about how her ex used to beat her up. Her ex was such a monster. Oh, he used to drag me and this and that. Then I find out you didn't let this man into my home. He done smashed you on the living room floor, and you call it grape. But then after that, a month later, you go and meet him somewhere and go to his hotel room willingly. Come on, fam. Listen, y'all can believe this nonsense if you want to. Believe it if you want to. Now, but the Diddy stuff got so much attention, right? That's all. Listen, I'm talking about news channels, even channels on YouTube that I follow for health and nutrition. They start covering the Diddy trial. I'm like, why are you covering this? And they try to flip it from an angle of Diddy's eyes. Why would your eyes be black? And let's talk about the health in this. Now, I'm like, bro, they acting like Diddy is the most famous person in the world. They acting like Diddy is the leader of the Illuminati or something. I even seen people blaming Diddy for the LA wildfires. Talking about Diddy team set the LA on fire to burn the evidence of the tapes or some stupid stuff, right? I mean, just ridiculousness, right? So speaking of that, what about Jeffrey Epstein? Oh, I ain't forgot you, Jeff. Jeffrey O. Epstein. Let's talk about him. Jeffrey Epstein is a guy who nobody knows how he got his money, because he didn't want. Listen, when you white folk, it don't matter how you got. You just supposed to have money, Nobody asks questions. When you black, everybody got to know everything about you. How you got your money? Did your parents leave it to you? Did you sell dope? How you get the money? Woo woo. Is you real? Is you fake? And that's, but when you, hey, listen, when you a pink person, it don't matter. You just supposed to have the money. It's like watching a Lifetime movie. Every time you watch a Lifetime movie, you got some single white woman with a big old house that got to be like a $500,000-$600,000 house, right? Then if she ain't single, she got her husband who always working on some Johnson merger. You know what I'm saying? He always working on some merger or something. You know what I mean? But this is the imagery they give you. See what I'm saying? But anyway, long story short, Epstein, who's rich for no reason, who actually worked, many people suspect he worked for the Israeli government. He's a spy or Israeli intelligence. That's what most people suspect. And on top of that, he had dirt on everybody. He had him a whole island, okay, in which he had underage ladies, underage girls over there, and entertaining his wealthy rich clients. Everybody knows this, right? But because he was arrested for it and all that stuff, then he magically got unalived. But they tell you he unalived himself, which doesn't make any sense, especially when he had a bail hearing coming up. Don't make no sense for him to unalive himself, but whatever. AB in the super chat with that 10-piece. Much love and much appreciation, brother. Thank you. This is good cooking, 78. Thank you, sir. Appreciate the love, AB. My brother Drew Titan LLC in the building, coming through with that 5-piece. Appreciate the support, Drew. Said Wilder and the PBC tried to make the AJ fight. Hearn needed to see proof of funds, and then lied about asking to see it. Right, that's what they do, because Al, him, and Black. We need to see proof of funds. We need to see where you got your money. Let's see the money. Blah 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 blah. But you know, when it's good, clean, pure as the white snow, you don't need nothing. All you gotta do is have a suit on, his hair slicked to the back, and boy, he can con the best of them. What's up, my brother Trill Will, LBC, another in the building. So now, Epstein had this island where they were doing foreign filth to the babies, right? All these people going over there, celebrities, politicians, royalty, everybody. Enough dirt to go around, okay? Now, I kept telling y'all, this is the story. This is the one we should be looking into because this is big. Nope. Everybody want to talk about Diddy. No, Diddy, man. No, Diddy. Who was at the Diddy party? Devin Haney was at the Diddy party. Busta Rhymes was at the Diddy party. I think Biggie Smalls was zesty. Let's go back and listen to old Biggie lyrics. Oh, look, it was a transgender in the video with Biggie. And it looks like, bruh, this is all y'all do. This is all your mind will allow you to do. You are so dysfunctional. I'm gonna tell you how sick these ninjas is. I'm gonna tell you how sick these ninjas is. Now, look here. We're talking about this topic, right? We're talking about these savages here. Do you know? Listen, I ain't gonna say it. Well, I say this word. Ninjas are so uncomfortable talking about these folks that they constantly looking for some black on black beef in order for them to feel comfortable. They're uncomfortable with this. So this is what they do. Whenever I do a video like this, either about Diddy or you know what they do? Some ninja, some COINTELPRO funky draws wearing ninja will go contact, hit up my brother Ticket and be like, hey, Ticket, the ninjas over there talking about you, dog. This ain't got nothing to do with my brother. I'm talking about this wood right here. And I'm sick of you monkeys coming around here doing this COINTELPRO mess. Sick of these fools, man. This is what they do, though, because they think we all mental midgets, bro. This is what they do. They think we mental midgets. They was even doing, I'm going to tell you something else. I shouldn't even say this out loud, but I'm going to tell you, this is what they were doing because I see my brother Trill Will here. So, Will is into politics much more heavier than I am, right? I'm into politics, but not like, what I'm saying? I just think, Cracker's going to do what Cracker do, right? But Will is more into the politics. So what I do is, me, I didn't vote for Democrat or Republican. I voted for independent. I voted for the brother Cornel West. And I voted for him proudly. You know what happened, right? Some mysterious person starts sending me clips on Instagram. I blocked them. He started sending me clips of Will's live stream, right? And Will was talking about, oh man, Cornel West ain't gonna do nothing, this and that, right? But he's trying to give me the impression that Will is taking a shot at me, right? But I understand the devil and how the devil works, so I blocked him. He come with another page. It's doing the same thing. Hey, say, hey, bro, I've been rocking with you for years, man. I want you to check this out. You've been rocking with me for years, and I don't know you. I ain't never seen you before. Who are you? You the devil. Get away from me. You can't turn me against my brother. Get out of here, devil. See, they want us to be stupid, bro. They really want us to be dumb. And they don't respect our intellect, bro. They think they can distract us by turning us against each other. This is what the devil does, man. It's disgusting, fam. Freedom's March in the super chat with that 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. Thank you, brother. Appreciate the support. Exactly, Will. But they don't understand we talk. We actually talk to each other. We're actually friends. We're actually a family. But they don't understand. They just, I don't know what. Look, man, divide and conquer work, bro. It work. It work on black people, though. It does. They'll keep messing with you until they find your weak spot. Once they find that your weakness, they'll keep stabbing at that weak spot. So that's what they try to do. You know what I mean? But anyway, Drew said he was just referring to that behavior this morning. That's what they do, but it irritates me, bro. I'm gonna tell you, because I lost a lot of cool relationships online behind that kind of stuff. I ain't gonna say no names, but a few brothers I was cool with, and they let other people get in their ear and tell them, oh man, I think Stephanie talking about you. Now, mind you, they was doing the same thing to me. I just didn't say nothing about it. They were doing the same thing to me. They were sending me stuff. Hey, I think this person talking about you. I think this person. I just didn't say nothing. I didn't even put it in the atmosphere. You know what I'm saying? But that's what they do. They try to wear you down and play mental. Because it's, bro, listen, man. I'm telling you, these people think we stupid, man. My brother Trill Will, LDBC, had nothing in that super chat with the 20-piece chicken nugget. Salute to my bro. He says, so much for me hating on my brother. He says, these COINTELPRO goofies want division and hate and mad we ain't going. LDBC or nothing. These are facts, bro. These are all facts. All facts. They do it all the time, bro. They do it all the time. And I just sit back and be like, man, look, these man, they so uncomfortable with us talking about these people over here on the screen. This is what they do. So now, not only, let's get back to Jeffrey Epstein, right? So Jeffrey Epstein we know he got his Epstein files. We know he got a client list, right? They won't release the client list, bro. And I understand why they won't release it, because it's a national security issue. If they release the client list and you got presidents and former presidents on the list, hypothetically, if you got Donald Trump on the list, right, and you got Bill Clinton on the list and Hillary Clinton, right, and then you have the Prince royalty from Great Britain over there on the list, right, and you got high-ranking Israeli people on the list, right, you got Fortune 500 company presidents on the list, right? That's a national security issue. So they can't release the list. I understand that. I'm not going to play game. I know they can't release the list. But for them to pretend like it ain't no list. Really? It ain't no list? All these women, all these girls that came out and told the world what happened to them, which is why y'all arrested Epstein and his madam, Jezebel Maxwell. So guess what they did to Jezebel Maxwell? Now, I told people what was going to happen. I literally predicted this. I said, bro, They finna get this lady. They finna hook her up. They finna get all she got. Trump and them gonna tell her, look, you have to clear my name. If you clear my name and say I ain't got nothing to do with the Epstein stuff, I'm gonna make your life beautiful. So now they done took her out of prison and put her in some country club prison with minimum security. She going to the spa. She getting massages. Lord of mercy, playing tennis. What kind of prison is this? She ordering from famous for lunch. She can order from the famous Italian restaurants around the way. She get the DoorDash and everything. Come on, fam. If y'all don't see what's going on, I don't know what to tell you. If y'all don't see what's going on, I don't know what to tell you, man. Yeah, she finna get out. She definitely finna get out. You know what I'm saying? Because she did her job. Her job was to clear Trump. She the only one who can clear Trump, unless it's a victim out here. But by that time, them people probably disappeared by now. All these people that's connected to this Epstein stuff magically unalive themselves. Y'all notice that? I mean, they're gonna have to come up with a new scam. How everybody keep unaliving themselves? Now, how you, and I even see on CNN, bro, I seen a lawyer on CNN say he was making the case for why she should get out. He's like, oh, look, she should get out. She served her time. She's this and she's that. And she said, look, Epstein was the ringleader behind this. I was like, hold up. There is a victim that's still alive that said that just Jezebel Maxwell and Jeffrey Epstein, she said that Jezebel Maxwell, Thomas Harris says 78 your subscribers numbers count goes up and down, then back up, then down every day. Yeah, because YouTube, because I do videos like this, they want me to play a certain game that I ain't willing to play. I mean, I could fake the funk. I can cut a jig for like 2 months and get to 100,000 subs and then go back to what I do, but I'm just not finna do that. I ain't finna get them the satisfaction. I'm gonna stay right here and stand on business. You dig? But anyway, Jezebel Maxwell, a victim said that she took her clothes off, examined her physique, and then had her way with her. The girl said that Jezebel Maxwell had her way with her and then told her, oh yeah, Jeffrey and his friends are gonna love you. Oh, I wish I still had my body like this. And then got to messing with her. So she assaulted this girl. This was the underage girl, assaulted her and then sent her to Jeffrey after she had her way with her. So how you telling me that the lady ain't did nothing wrong and it was all Jeffrey Epstein? Bro, miss me with the cap. This lady is a creep. A straight creep. But once again, why ain't nobody talking about it? Huh? Why ain't nobody talking about Jezebel Maxwell? Because ninjas just ain't interested, bro. They're not interested in nothing these people doing. They only want to hear negative stories about their own people. So they can come on YouTube every day talking about some black fatigue. I'm so sick of these ninjas. Look what these ninjas are doing in Chicago, man. I'm so sick of. Look what these ninjas is doing in Baltimore, man. Man, these ninjas, man. When we gonna act like we got some sense, man? Wait, man, I got black fatigue, man. I'm so sick of these ninjas, man. Okay, when you gonna be sick of these pink folks? Because I'm gonna tell you something. Listen, I'm just gonna be honest with you, bro. The way some of these ninjas act, I think some of y'all have been a part of a government experiment anyway. I think the government that flew over y'all neighborhoods back in the day and sprayed all kind of crazy chemicals and made you lose your mind. That's what I believe. I think y'all go get these vaccination shots. Everybody was mad at me because I didn't want to get the Rona shot. No, I don't trust the government. I know what country I live in. I don't trust the government, bro. Maybe it's fine. Maybe it ain't. I don't trust it. I never got the shot. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, oh man, you gotta get it, man. People was getting mad because I ain't get it. Man, you gotta get the shot, man. Man, what you doing, man? But no, I'm sorry. I remember Tuskegee experiment. I remember what they did in St. Louis. Flying over the city of St. Louis, over the projects, dropping that nasty fog all over there, and had people doing all these weird experiments on black folks. Don't nobody even talk about this stuff. This stuff actually happened. All them people going over to Africa acting like they some Christian missionaries, and they got vaccines for this and that, and injecting all them babies with the HIV and AIDS. Yeah, come on, fam. This is stuff that really happened. This stuff that really happened, bro. But nobody talk about it. But then you wonder why all these ninjas running around here crazy. Why ninjas is touching on 70-some-year-old women, can't control their urges and stuff. I don't put nothing past this government, bro. I don't put nothing past it. Because we don't act like that. That's not our natural way. We don't do stuff like that. You got to be something wrong with you. Hold on one second, I'm drinking this water. So anyway, 007, Spidey say Columbus was the original creep. Yeah, he definitely was one. No, he was. Freedom's March said Bill Gates. Yeah, you know, Bill Gates too. Bill Gates, man, look here. Bill Gates is out here buying up all this farmland, trying to make fake food. This dude out here, man, I don't know if y'all noticed this or not. Y'all, I used to buy like chicken. I used to go to Walmart a lot because like Walmart was like cheaper and stuff like that, right? You get a lot of stuff for cheap. But I had got this Stormy said I tried to send a super chat 3 times. YouTube didn't process it. Yeah, they did that to me earlier on Drew channel. Earlier today I was on Drew channel and I'm like, I tried to send a super chat. I just said all I said was salute Drew in the chat and it wouldn't let it go through. So I'm like, what's going on? It kept saying error. So I tried to do it from my phone and it still wouldn't go through. So then I left a regular comment and the comment went through. I said, okay. Yeah. Shenanigans, man. Shenanigans. But anyway, what else just said? I was going to say something. I got distracted. Oh yeah, Walmart. So I'm in Walmart, right? And I got these chicken breasts. I got these chicken breasts, and you know, I would say I'm a butterfly the chicken breast or whatever. I'm a butterfly, pan serum and stuff, and some avocado oil, and make me like a crazy sandwich, right? I'm gonna make one of the most vicious, savage grilled chicken breast sandwiches the world has ever seen. Cause that's what I do, right? And when I cut into it, man, it started coming apart. The chicken started coming apart like string cheese. You ever had some string cheese? You know how it's like all the fibers coming apart? Like, what is this? This ain't no chicken, bro. What kind of mess is this, bro? So I don't know what that is, but I stopped eating my eating meat from Walmart. I just get now I just get if I get meat from Walmart, it's for my dogs. You know what I'm saying? So I get my meat now. I go to like Costco. I get it certain things, and some things I go to the butcher for. Butcher shop around the way. Yeah, but Bill Gates, yeah, he definitely on something. And the reason why I didn't trust the Rona shot is because they were trying to give it to black folks first. Now you know, since when did they want to say the black folks first? All right, so you got the Rona out here, and then all of a sudden, we're gonna give it to Africa. No guinea pig behavior. They want to use us as a guinea pig. Then they try to tell all black folks line up. Come on, line up, y'all. We're gonna give you some. No. I'm straight. C.J. Robinson said, I'm one of the few who didn't get the jab. Me neither. Stephen Nelson, he go to the butcher. Yeah, I try to rock with the butcher on certain cuts. Like if I'm looking for certain cuts, like my steaks and stuff like that, or if I'm gonna eat sausage and stuff, I go to the butcher because I know where the meat coming from and I know how they how they process the meat. You know what I'm saying? But some of the others, you can't mess with them stores, man. Them big chain stores, man. Can't do it. Bro, Stormy, in Milwaukee, they was paying people to get the jab. They was paying people. It got to the point they started paying people to get the jab. I ain't going. I think they're paying people like $100 or something. Look at this guy here. Somebody block that weirdo coming over here. See, that's what I'm saying. This is the COINTELPRO agents right here trying to distract us. They don't want us talking about this. He want me to talk about some dumb ninja activity. Felix Nunez in the super chat with that 2-piece. Appreciate the love, bro. He says, how did you know the play with Maxwell and Trump 78? Because I'm figuring out what I would do if I was Trump. If I was Trump and I had to get away with something, what would I do? And that's how I figured that out. I said, look, if I was Trump, I'd tell Maxwell, like, look, Jezebel Maxwell, look, I need you to clear my name. You know what I'm saying? Because, I can unalive you anytime I want to, but I don't want to do that. So this is what I want you to do. Tell the people that I was never involved with no creepy stuff, and I'm going to make your life very comfortable, and I'm going to let you out. That's what I would do if I was Trump. So that's how I figured that out. What's that? Otto Dedicate. I can't pronounce that. Otto with the 5-piece. Much love, much appreciation, fam. He says, no jab here. That was a clear op to me. I agree. Absolutely. Absolutely. Boxing Fan Times 4 is in that super chat with the 5-piece. Appreciate the support, brother. So I heard something about Bill doing some experiments on some youngins. I'm not sure if it was India or Africa that let them all left them all infertile. But they do that kind of stuff, bro. Look, I have no doubt that Bill Gates and them is doing stuff like that. They did it in America with the eugenics situation. They end up leading to Planned Parenthood and all that stuff. And you can't tell black folks nothing about Planned Parenthood is good for us because Planned Parenthood and whatever, bro. So what's her name? Margaret Thatcher. I think Margaret Thatcher or Margaret Sanger. I think her name was Margaret Thatcher. But anyway, she was with the eugenics program, and she wanted to stop black folks from reproducing. So they did a lot of experiments on black people to keep them from Margaret Sanger. Okay, thank you, brother. They did a lot of situations to keep black people from being able to reproduce. In some cases, it's on the record where they was in order for black women to get welfare and stuff like that, they was tying their tubes and stuff illegally. And then when the original Israelites tried to go back to Israel, you know what I'm saying? When the Israelites from Africa tried to go back to Israel because they had this new state of Israel in 1948, that they stole this land from the Palestinians and created the land of Israel. When the original Israelites tried to go back there, the Polish Israelites like Benjamin Netanyahu and them, the European so-called Israelites, what they did was the imposters. What they did to these black people was make them infertile. They messed them up, try to wipe out their DNA, wipe out their bloodline. You know what I'm saying? That's what they try to do, bro. And this is all public record. This ain't no conspiracy. This ain't no myth. This ain't me just making up something. This actually happened, fam. This actually happened. You know what I mean? If you look it up, but nobody cares. Yes, indeed. So did I see Ryan Coogler documentary on Hurricane Katrina? Nah, not yet. I didn't see it yet. Yeah, smash that like button, ladies and gents. Get the lights all the way up. Smash the like button. Share the video. But anyway, unfortunately, man, yeah, it's just a messed up situation when these guys like this get to practice their evil wickedness, and it's not being pushed in the mainstream media. I already know that the mainstream media that's run by certain people, they're not going to push it. But we control the narrative. I'm going to tell you something. Black folks control the narrative on the internet. We just do. No matter what they tell you, black folks got a lot of power on this internet. We control the narrative. We control what's hot and what's not. If we talk about certain things, everybody else gonna talk about it. Even the Abercrombie and French stuff, that stuff, this is a straight creepazoid. Nobody even want to talk about it, bro. I tried to do a video about it, bro. One of my lowest viewed videos ever, talking about the Abercrombie and French stuff. Ninjas just didn't care, bro. Freedom's March, my brother in the super chat with that 5-piece. Appreciate the love. He says, look what they put Henrietta Lacks through. He says they still use live cultures from her womb to this day. Yes. Yeah, man. A lot of people don't know about that sister there, man. Yeah, a lot of good information from her. Yeah, they do all kind of little testing and DNA testing on our people, man. And they still doing that stuff, bro. I seen I'm gonna take a picture of it the next time I'm driving in Milwaukee, bro. Maybe y'all got more information than me. I don't know what this stuff is about, but I'll be driving and I'll see in the hood. It's always in the hood. It'd be like these white folks standing out there with signs that say, we will pay for your we will pay you for your blood samples. We'll pay for blood samples. Like, what? You be paying people for blood samples? What does that mean? We'll pay you for your diabetic test strips and all this type of stuff. Like, nah, this don't even make no sense, man. This don't even make no sense. And they doing it in the hood. I ain't never seen it in my life in a white neighborhood, ever. I don't know what that's about. Solo Dolo says plasma. I don't know. It could be. I don't know. I'm not educated enough about that area on what that's about. Thomas Harris says, read How to Eat to Live by Elijah Muhammad. Now whites are stealing the terms and his theories. We're so weak that we follow them, but will not listen to the black man. Hey, man, I try to tell people on my Patreon. I said, bro, Elijah Muhammad, the most honorable Elijah Muhammad, said that he been on the fasting, man. He been talking about eating once a day, and then when you really on your game, eat once every other day, and you won't be sick and all that kind of stuff, man. And now all these folks all over the internet talking about intermittent fasting, eating once a day and once every 3 days, and blah 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 blah. Like, okay, yeah, but I mean, it's all true. It's all good for healing your body. But what I'm saying is, the first person I ever heard say it was Elijah Muhammad. And I'm not saying he was the first. He didn't invent it, but that's the first person I ever heard say it. He said Dr. Sebi. Yes, indeed. And Dr. Sebi was the truth. What's up, Jermaine 419? What it do? Yeah, they still in a lot of Dr. Sebi stuff. And I mean, whatever. I ain't trying to be no conspiracy theorist, whatever. I think they unalived Dr. Sebi, though. I think they unalived a lot of them. I think they unalived Dr. Sebi, Elijah Muhammad. I think they unalived Dr. Khalid Muhammad. We already know they unalived Dr. King and Malcolm, Brother Malcolm. But I'm just saying, that's what they do. Lala D say those Rastafarians in Jamaica 278, they smart. Oh yeah, the Rastafarians. It's me. I know a few Rastafarians, good brothers, real peace and loving brothers right there. Always got that bag too. Always got that bag of that good stuff. What's up, Brother Reef? Freedom Smart says our ancestors used to fast all the time. They really didn't have a choice before agriculture and farming. We are hunter-gatherers, absolutely. Well said, brother. Well said. Our bodies are meant to fast, you know what I'm saying? You can, especially if you got a significant amount of body fat on you, you straight, bro. You can fast, man. You drink you some water, man. You can fast some days, man. You be fine. You be totally fine. Because sometime back in the day, like you had to go hunt. You tracking down this herd of buffalo or whatever case may be, and it might take you 3 days to get to them. You ain't ate nothing in 3 days. You know what I'm saying? But your body is burning its stored body fat. Once you enter into ketosis, and your body is burning off its stored body fat, you know what I mean? That's what the stored body fat is for. You know what I'm saying? For times like that. So now you go ahead and you murk the buffalo or whatever, and then you take what you need, take it apart, and then you got to walk 3 days back to the village. You know what I'm saying? And the women, they get to cooking it up for you. You know what I'm saying? Now y'all good. Then you got to repeat the process in a couple of days. That's how it works. Isaiah W. say fasting for a week had me feeling great, physically and spiritually. Yeah, fasting is a beautiful thing. I'll talk about that later, though. I'm going to talk about it right now. I'll talk about that later. I got some fasting stories for y'all. Anthony Ingram, my Cash App is $78 Sports. I repeat, $78 Sports. That's it. Not 78 Sports TV. $78 Sports. That's my Cash App, bro. It's going across the bottom of the screen because it's some weirdo out there. I reported it. Some weirdo out there with a fake 78 Sports TV Cash App. So I don't know how many people have been sending that dude money, but my Cash App is going across the bottom of the screen right now. Cash App is $78 Sports. Trill Will said the victims of Epstein said they're gonna release their own list. Yeah, but I don't trust none of them either. I don't trust none of them. Anybody that's still alive that could possibly be a threat to Trump, nah, man. I don't believe. I think Trump already took care of what he need to take care of. Trump already rigged this thing up right for him. What's up, young Abel? Hey, Abel, I'm gonna try to send that stuff off to you this week. So it might be about maybe Friday or so. I'm gonna try to send that stuff off to you. If I can't do it by Friday, I'll get it to you as soon as I can, though. Boston Fan Times 4 said, watch that list have nothing but black folks. Hey, that's what me and my guy were talking about, bro. We said, watch when they release the Epstein list, it's gonna have people like Jay-Z, Beyonce, Oprah, Gayle, Denzel Washington, and then boy, Ninja's gonna eat it up too, boy. Ninja, oh, I knew it. I also knew it. Okay, Thomas Harris. My email is ask78sportstv at yahoo.com. That's ask78sportstv at yahoo.com. Okay, brother. Will Sinclair, what's happening? He said, check them flight logs. Yeah, man. It's a mess, bro. All them people who we've been knew them cats over there mess around on Epstein Island. Now all of a sudden, magically, ain't no list. The girl already came out and said who was on the list. She already said Prince Andrew was messing with her and all that stuff. Trump even came out and it was like, oh, that's nasty work for Prince Andrew. But now all of a sudden, magically, come on, bro. Ain't no Epstein list now. Shout out to the brother Anthony Ingram in the Cash App. Say salute, bro. Appreciate you with that 5-piece. Thank you, good brother. Anthony Ingram, salute to you. Andre Toppin, I feel you. Yeah, he can't release it. He can't release that Epstein list with his name on there because he knew the man. Stormy said it was a wrap once it was revealed that Royals was involved. Yeah, yeah, they can't release that list. It'll mess up the American. It just mess up national security. In the interest of national security, they gotta keep that list private. But they like I tell people they tricked everybody and got everybody off of the Epstein list and they gave you Diddy and everything that Epstein actually did, they lied to y'all and created these fake bots online and people just running with these fake stories and people's getting paid to make up lies about Diddy and now all this stuff getting thrown out. Like I told y'all it was gonna happen. All these fake stories getting thrown out and now ninjas won't listen to me now. All this stuff getting thrown out of court. All these grown men talking about he was working security. This is a man with a weapon now. He working security for Diddy at some event. And then Diddy gave him a drink. He drank it, then he got dizzy. Well, first of all, if you're doing security while you're drinking, right? That don't even make sense. But fine. Diddy gave you a drink. Then all of a sudden, Diddy then picked you up physically and put you in the back of an SUV, took your clothes off and smashed the gas on you. And you couldn't defend yourself. And then you go back to your wife and kids and you so ashamed and this and that. Yeah, the judge threw that mess out the court, man. Get up out of here, dude. You just be saying anything, bro. Men ain't got no shame no more, fam. It used to be women that would lie, you know what I'm saying, and try to get some money, a quick little lick. Now you got men. No shame at all, bro. Men, anything for a bag. Men will lie on another man. A man will lie and say he got raped by another man just to get a bag, fam. Well, what is this? Bro, I don't know. One dude said he was in the bed. He said he was at a Diddy party, right? Because, see, this is back when all them rumors was going around. All the lame people who could never get into a Diddy party, right? They thought all this creepy stuff was actually happening at the Diddy parties. But it wasn't. It was happening with Diddy and his chick Cassie in behind closed doors. But, you know, people making it seem like, because they didn't know no better, because the Diddy party, everybody at the Diddy party is a suspect. They don't know what they're talking about. But anyway, so the weirdo made up the lie. He said that he was at the Diddy party and he drinking. Of course, he drinking and he get dizzy and he unconscious. And then he said he woke up in the bed and then he woke up and Diddy was smashing some chick next to him. And then Diddy told him, "Don't worry about it. I'm gonna get you next." Like, bro, shut up, bro. This is so ridiculous, man. This is ridiculous. Listen, bro, you ain't got to be a street dude to unalive somebody who did that to you. Okay? Bottom line, listen, if I woke up in a situation, hypothetically, if I woke up and I'm like, man, I'm messed up, I'm drunk, and I look up and some dude smashing the chick next to me, and he like, yeah, I'm gonna get you next. I'm like, huh? What? If I have any energy in my body to get up, he's finito. You know what I'm saying? This I'm gonna do an interview from prison and tell y'all, yeah, it was me. Yeah, I'm the one who took his whole head off. Yeah, I'm the one who took his head off and used it as a bowling ball. That was me. Yeah, because he had did something he had no business doing. That's gonna be me. It ain't no conversation. Ain't no I was afraid for my life. And bro, stop it, bro. I just seen some of the most savage, vicious dudes the world has ever seen in real life. I don't want to hear none of that. I was scared and I couldn't do nothing. Man, please, I don't want to hear that. Don't want to hear none of it. Man, I don't know how long they're gonna be out here cutting these trees, but this is ridiculous, bro. What's happening with the BVO? So yeah, man, that's what it is, man. It is what it is, ladies and gents. Just wanted to come over here and make sure I cook on these clowns today. Garth Brooks, Skip Bayless, uh, 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 Vince McMahon, Josh Giddey, and there's more of them. Like I say, Jeff Epstein, them, Jezebel Maxwell. It's a whole lot more. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, all I'm saying is, listen, family, we got to make sure we keeping the same energy. Energy. As excited as you are to talk when somebody black get in trouble or get accused of something, make sure you got the same excitement for these folks. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you got the same excitement. He said BVO cried when he met Abdullah Mason. A word? He said Thomas tried to get you robbed in New York. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna have our meet and greet, our next meet and greet in NYC. We're trying to figure out the right location, the right spot. Me personally, I want to be in Harlem. I like Harlem. I just like how Harlem, you know what I'm saying? I like the vibe of Harlem, you know what I'm saying? You know, I'd rather be in Harlem or close to it, somewhere maybe Manhattan or something. I know Manhattan gonna be a little more expensive, but I like Harlem. Harlem got the best food. So all the soul food, good soul food spots is in Harlem. But you know, we'll see. We'll see what we're gonna do it. How we gonna do that? You know what I'm saying? Patrice said, "Yep, that's why I was so tough on Duran yesterday. They don't give us the same grace." Yeah, absolutely. He said Harlem is great. BVO say Harlem is dope, just not the Bronx. Yeah. The Bronx is cool, man, but you know the Bronx is. I would like to go through the Bronx just on some hip hop stuff, but I don't know about walking around the Bronx. Might take my jewelry off. I took my jewelry off walking around in Brooklyn. I went to the barber shop in Brooklyn. I still got a lot of footage from Brooklyn. I just never uploaded it because I was mad Devin Haney got cheated. I got so much footage from that. I was in Brooklyn and I went to the barber shop. Yeah, I had took all my jewelry off. Yeah, too many roughnecks rolling around out there. Hey, bro, what we're gonna have to do is, if we when we go to the meet and greet in New York, we all gonna have to. I don't think that many people gonna come anyway because New York is expensive, and I know people gonna have a million excuses about the money. But Drew gonna try to work something out with this hotel for us and get us a good block. If we can get a good block, because I want everybody to be together because New York is a tourist trap, and listen, man. I spent $400 on Ubers in New York. You see what I'm saying? So, and that was just in 4 days, 3 or 4 days. I spent $400 on Ubers, and because like you could look at it on the map. Just say if okay, when I got I stayed in Brooklyn, right? I stayed in Brooklyn at this hotel, and then I had to meet BFTB and Bill Haney and the family at this restaurant in Manhattan. So I'm looking at the thing on how the distance, and on the distance it said like 6 miles away or something like that. I'm like, oh, okay, that ain't too far. It's right down the street, 6 miles. So I called the Uber. Man, that cost me $65 some to go 6 miles. I said, hold up, bro. Yeah, New York's something different, homie. It's something different out here in these streets. Lala say New York City hotels aren't as crazy prices many think because there are so many of them. No, they expensive. They kind of they wilding. Cause I listen. I go to a lot of hotels and New York is wilding with the hotel prices, like especially in the months you're trying to go. If you're trying to go when it's hot outside, they know that's like a tourist attraction. So I mean, I'm talking about a dirtbag hotel, be like $400 a night for bro. This is $100 room in Milwaukee. You want $400 for this? And bro, I seen one hotel was like this joker was like, man, it was. I'm talking about the size of a prison cell, bro. It got like you could touch both sides. They want $200 a night for this. I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous, man. New York is wilding. New York is wilding. So we all if we all going, and everybody who's gonna go, start saving y'all money now, and once Drew figure out what we're gonna do with the hotels, we all need to be in the same hotels in New York, because it's gonna be vicious if you're trying to go somewhere. You know, I mean, you can do what you want to do. I'm just saying, but it'd be better if we all together, so we can mob together when we going on our exploring and stuff like that. You know what I mean? Because I'm trying to go to on the Statue of Liberty. We ain't gotta go in the actual Statue of Liberty, but we probably get on the boat and go over to it, take some pictures and stuff like that. I want to go do that. I want to go to the Apollo, and we got to go take a pizza pilgrimage. We got to take us a nice pizza pilgrimage. I want to go to like it's this place. I saw this one dude. He do like a New York pizza tour. Well, he'll take you to like 5 different pizza spots. He'll take you to like 5 different pizza spots. But there's so many pizza spots in New York, man. That 5 ain't enough, really. You know what I'm saying? Depending on what, like it's just look. It's hard to get. New York pizza is just something unique, bro. So you got to, to get the full experience, we got to go to a few spots for sure. Like Brooklyn for sure. But it's some in what's that? What's it? It's one close to. Where's Chinatown in New York at? Where's that? Is that Manhattan? It's a good pizza spot in Little Italy. Little Italy been pretty much swallowed up by Chinatown. I think that's in Manhattan though. But yeah, we got to go there. We got to go to a few of them little spots. Thomas say most New York pizzerias have Mexicans making the pizza now. Yeah, because Mexicans be doing all the work. I mean, look, bro, it's a soul food spot out here in Milwaukee, and it's fire too. Man, everybody kept telling me, you gotta check out this soul food spot. You gotta check out this soul food spot. I get up in there, bro. Man, please. You got a Korean dude that own it, and all Mexicans making the food. That's how it works now, man. That's how it works. That's how it works. So yeah, we're gonna hook it up, bro. We're gonna get up in there in NYC. I like Stephen L. said Kenosha, Wisconsin is where I grew up. Kenosha is a nice spot, especially on Lake Michigan, right there on the fishing. And they got some nice little thotty potties down there too in Kenosha. Nice little thotty potties. He said 78. You about Leon's frozen custard here in Milwaukee? Leon's, yeah. I mess with Leon's. I ain't messed with him in a few years though. But I mess with Leon's on 27. Tomorrow on 27. Yeah, I mess with Leon. Leon's is legendary. But I just don't. Leon's is cool, man. It's just that you gotta go there like when you with you little chick or something, or you with your kids. You go to Leon's like early in the daytime. You don't want to go when it get dark because you know what I'm saying. Essays be tripping down there on that side of town. So Leon's is cool though. Then I like Cops. I like Cops burgers better anyway. I like Cops burgers over on. I go to the one over on Port Washington. I go to Cops, man. The ice cream, the frozen custard, and the burgers, man. Forget about it. He said Kids. Oh yeah, Kids is good. Kids is good. Yeah, Kids is good for sure. If you want burger and ice cream and fries or something like that, yeah, you winning. Can't go wrong with Leon's, Cops, or Kids. Can't go wrong. You know what I'm saying? I mean, and even and they're a little more commercial, but Culver's too. Culver's is good too. But only thing I ever get from Culver's is either the chicken sandwich or I get a patty melt. I get a patty melt from them with the ice cream or whatever, the custard, frozen custard, and yeah, the onion rings is off the chain too. A condo, Sammy Hassan, my brother in the building. Lala D, do you like cheese curds? Because Wisconsin make the best cheese curds. I'm telling you that right now. A lot of people, I was shocked that a lot of people from other places don't know what cheese curds is. They know what mozzarella sticks is, but they don't know what cheese curds is. Cheese curds is like um you take like a cheese curd, like a little ball of cheese, right? And you batter it, you put it in batter, and then you fry it, like preferably like a beer batter. You fry that joker there, man. I'm trying to tell you something. You sitting in a restaurant eating them, man. You look here, you can do some damage. Cheese curds is something vicious. It better than mozzarella sticks to me. It just depends on what you into. My brother Junior, the truth in the building. What it do, Junior? Yeah, Junior. Kenosha, yeah, they out there. But I'm gonna tell you where they got the most of them at. I mean, it depends on what you into. You know what I'm saying? But I really I say it. I'll give y'all some spots. Gurney Mills, Illinois, bro. Stephen L. tell you, Gurney Mills, Illinois. Listen to me, y'all. If you into snow bunnies, that's where you need to go. Gurney Mills, Illinois is like another world, bro. It look like it's a fake universe or something. It's like every black dude in Gurney Mills, Illinois, got a snow bunny. And the snow bunny got a great big old juicy behind. You dig? It's like, where y'all find these girls at? Where y'all find these girls at? Like, how do this must be like the rest haven for interracial couples or something. Bro, I go to Gurney Mills every time I'm there. I'm talking about, man, just wide track Pontiac. They knocking over stuff with their hips. Like, what is this? Got to be the metaverse or something. This can't be real. This can't be life. I'm trying to tell you, man. And this everybody been knowing this for years. Since I was in high school, Gurney Mills, every time I go there, you see it. You said Waukegan. Mm-hmm. Yeah, depending on what you into, man. Because me personally, it's very tempting, but I'm scared to mess with them. You know what I'm saying? I can't do it. I can't do it, man. I can't mess with them, bro. I'm scared to mess with them because it just nah. It ain't some risk. It ain't worth taking no more. You know what I'm saying? Some risk ain't worth taking. Mess around and start messing with one of them things, and they get to screaming on you. You be 5 seconds away from busting one. She get the get this ninja off of me. Like, oh my God. Now you got to suffocate her. You know what I'm saying? You can't let her run out the house screaming like that. Now you in too deep. Now you on the run from the law. Say Oshkosh. Oshkosh got some too, Junior. And Oshkosh definitely got some. And I'm gonna tell you what else got some. Sheboygan got some, and they thirsty at Sheboygan. But I'm gonna tell you the most thirstiest spot. The thirstiest spot in Wisconsin for them is Jefferson, Wisconsin. But I would not advise you to go messing with them because they racist. They real racist out there. Like, yeah, they like that's like almost like a sundown town almost. I ain't gonna call it a sundown town because it ain't exactly that, but they definitely racist in Jefferson, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Me and my brother-in-law and them, we go out there go fishing and stuff, right? In Jefferson, catch white bass when they running, catch some catfish or catch some sheephead. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we go out to Jefferson, right? And we stop at the liquor store. Listen, the men out there don't like you because they don't want you even out there. So they gonna have a little attitude. But man, I'm talking about these girls, man. They've been kept away from black summer sausages their whole life. And boy, do they want some so bad. They want to try it out. They just so curious. Hey, where you guys going? What are you doing? We're gonna go fishing. Hey, you guys want to come to our house? We got some drinks. We just want to hang out. And nah, we straight. Why? Then they get to getting stripping down and everything, twerking and come on. Like, nah. I seen this movie before. It's called Get Out. Can't do it. You guys from Milwaukee? Nah, from Chicago. I be putting all kind of cases on Chicago. But not from Chicago. I'm from Indiana. I be saying all kind of stuff. I don't never tell them I'm from Milwaukee. Nope. Leave me alone. Yeah, but they racist, man. The sheriff out there did us like police did us like Porky's, man. You ever seen Porky's, the first Porky's movie? Man, dude did us so filthy one day. Dude came up to us while we fishing, and he was like, we were drinking though, you know what I'm saying? You ain't supposed to drink outside, whatever. So we were drinking. We had our our little cups and stuff. We ain't bothering nobody. We ain't loud, obnoxious, and nothing. We just drinking and fishing. So the police come up. He's like, hey, how you boys doing? Red flag number one, call us boys. So we okay. How you doing today? He's all right. So you guys come out here to go do some fishing. Where you boys from? From Milwaukee. You guys got some fishing licenses on ya? Yep, you got a fishing license. Let's see them fishing licenses, if you don't mind. You need to show my fishing license. He's like, okay. Well, let's see how many fish you guys got in the cart. You ain't catching nothing over the limit, are you? No, we only caught about 3 fish so far. Let's see what you guys got in this bucket. Okay, everything seems to be okay. So you guys came way up here to Jefferson from Milwaukee to go fishing, huh? Yeah. Why'd you come up to Jefferson? There's nowhere to fish in Milwaukee? Well, yeah, there's just a lot of places to fish in Milwaukee, but Jefferson is just, we want to try to catch the white bass run. Oh, you boys missed the white bass run. Yeah, that was last week. Locked a lot of people up, too. A lot of people were up here losing their minds and catching too many fish. Had to lock up. Some people got a lot of tickets. So, okay, yeah. So, yeah, we'll probably be heading out of here, though. Yeah, that'd probably be the best thing for you boys to do. Go ahead and pack your stuff up and get on back to where you wanted in Milwaukee. I said, what? I told my brother, I said, don't say nothing, bro. Don't even do it. Don't say nothing. Let's just go. Let's go. Because this is a redneck with a gun. We already know how this is going to turn out. Let's just go. Got in the car. My brother, his hand was shaking. He was so mad. I said, bro, I know you're mad. Just chill. Let's just make it home. Let's make it home, bro. And you boys going to have a good day. Talk about race. I'm so mad, bro. Dude kicked us off the fishing spot. And after he told us to leave, and then 2 miles down the road, we get pulled over, and my brother get arrested for drinking and driving, for being under the influence. When they know we was drunk, but he made us leave, and then he had one of his people arrest us, and we sitting down in the police. I'm like, bro, this is ridiculous, bro. F Jefferson, later for Jefferson. I ain't never going back there. They racist, bro. But them women out there, boy, they be throwing that thing at you. I'll tell you that. Mm-hmm. But anyway, smash that like button, ladies and gents. The lights all the way up. I'm gonna go on here and finish watching this little movie I got here before it's time to go pick up my baby. Patrice says ran into that same energy in Jasper, Texas. Oh yeah, that's something. Jasper? Anything with the name Jasper, I already know they racist. Jasper sound like a racist redneck name. Lala D say that's why the cops gotta chase you out. Mm-hmm. I'm hot trying to minute though, man. 78 Sports TV. Salute to the mighty LDBC. Smash that like button, share the video. Appreciate y'all joining me today. Holla at y'all later on. Deuces.